Shabbat Shalom. Can you hear me? Doesn't sound like this is on. Nope. Let me go. That's really strange. Can you hear me now? It does not sound like it's on. Is it? Okay. Very strange. Okay. Let me go check something. Okay, Shabbat Shalom. Can you hear me better? I hope. A little bit. If you can't, move up. Okay? That's the solution to that. So I'm glad that everyone is here tonight. This is a very special service. It's the first conversion service that I have done here in Alexandria. Over the past 12 years that I've been a rabbi, I've probably converted about 25 to 30 people. And it's not easy to become Jewish. In fact, most people, especially around here, don't even know that you can. If you're not born Jewish, they think that you can't be Jewish because we don't advertise it. We don't proselytize. We don't push people into doing it. So you really have to kind of know about it. It's a little bit of a secret maybe. But the truth is, we were all at Mount Sinai together. And so I don't look at this as them making it's a change, yes. But I also look at this as they're coming home. They're coming home to where they belong. And prior to this service, there we go, now it's working. Prior to this service, we had a bet din, which is a rabbinic court. You have to have 3 rabbis present. And because our candidates were from around the country, we did it on Zoom. So this past Sunday, we had a rabbinic court for each of our candidates separately, where we questioned them and we blessed them and we discussed what it means to be a Jew. This week, we did some different mikvahs at Lee and Pam's pool. It was a lovely mikvah, thank you. It was just perfect. And the rain held out for the most part. And so some of them did participate in a mikvah ceremony, which is very rewarding and emotional. It can be, because when you go under the water, you are changed when you come up. And you've cleansed yourself of your previous beliefs, and now you're going to start as a Jew, a new Jew. And tonight is the culmination of their years of study. Some of our candidates have been studying for a number of years. Some of them have worked with me for a little over a year. But all of them have dedicated themselves to learning what it means to be a Jew and how to live a Jewish life. We met on Zoom, and we met sometimes privately, They asked questions and nothing was stupid. And I want to publicly let them know that I am your rabbi, no matter where you are. If you ever need anything, if you ever have a question, you know where I am, and you can always ask me. We're very happy to welcome you home and to celebrate you tonight. So we'll begin our service with a song, How Beautiful Is This Day, and it is going to stop raining before we get out of here. The Sabbath of Peace, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. We were supposed to have 6 candidates with us tonight, but 2 of them could not make it. And the public ceremony isn't a necessity. They still have come home. But 4 of our candidates are here with us this evening: Levi Givens, Darian Hodge, Adrian Ford, and Darian Nieto. I'd like to ask the 4 of them to please stand at this time where they are and read together as a class this statement in our service. We enter this sacred space to voice the longings of our hearts in prayer. In sacred company, we offer our love to the Holy One. We devote ourselves this evening to psalm and song, study and prayer. May our hearts be lifted, may our thoughts be deepened, and may our souls, like the eagle, soar. You may be seated. We begin our Shabbat with the lighting of our candles. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. We always light our candles first and then say the blessing. Because once we say the blessing, it's Shabbat, and lighting candles is like work, which we don't do or shouldn't do on Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'hitzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. You'll notice whenever there's Hebrew in the service, there's always English underneath it, and that's the translation of what we're saying or singing in Hebrew. Please join me responsively. May this space be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May the space be narrow enough to shut out pettiness, pride, and envy. We now rise, if you're able, for the call to worship, our Baruch Hu. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai hamevarach. Baruch Adonai hamevarach leolam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamevarach leolam va'ed. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Praise to you, Adonai, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans into infinity, you set its course for eternity. One and only God, you have made each of us unique and formed us to be united in one family of life. Be with us as we seek to unite our lives with your power and your love. We proclaim now your oneness and our own hope for unity. We acclaim your creative power in the universe and in ourselves, the law that binds world to world and heart to heart. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated. We'll read together the English at the bottom of page 2. This is from Deuteronomy chapter 6. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your being. And these words which I command you on this day shall be upon your heart. And you shall teach them to your children, and speak of them sitting in your house, walking along the way, upon lying down and upon rising up. And you shall bind them as a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates. Then you will remember and do all my commandments, and be holy to your God. I am the eternal your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the eternal your God. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You work wonders without number, marvels without count. You perform miracles for us in the land of Egypt. Your children praised your name in gratitude. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang your praises at the shores of the sea. Ya ba bim bidi bam, ya ba bim bam, mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar bakodesh, norat hilot o sefelet. Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Ya ba ba bim bidi bam, ya ba ba bim bam. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. We shall keep the Sabbath as a covenant for all time. It is a sign forever between Adonai and the people of Israel. Just as God rested from work on the seventh day, so too shall we rest and be refreshed on the Sabbath. The Vashamru will sing in Hebrew. We just read what it means in English. It tells us that we are commanded to participate in Shabbat. We may not be able to take the whole day off, but we ought to relax at some point. And by being here tonight, that is what you're doing. You are celebrating Shabbat with your Jewish community. We use this as kind of a seventh inning stretch, especially for the children who are here, because you get a little antsy around this time. So you know what to do. We go up and down, and I'll use my hands, and any adult that wants to do it too can. We'll rise and sit. V'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. V'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam, oti leolam. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, Shavat vayinafash v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Now we have come to the central part of our service, known as the tefillah. The word tefillah means prayer in Hebrew. And this next prayer is called the prayer because it is so important. Please rise if you're able. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Please join me. Praised be our God, God of our fathers and mothers, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, God of Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah. Great, mighty, and awesome God, God supreme, God of all the living, your ways are ways of love. You remember the faithfulness of our ancestors, and in love bring redemption to their children's children for the sake of your name. You are our sovereign and our help, our Redeemer and our shield. We praise you, Eternal One, shield of Abraham, protector of Sarah. You are mighty for all eternity, O God. You renew all life, great in deliverance. You sustain all life with loving kindness and renew all life with great compassion, upholding the fallen, healing the sick, freeing captives, and keeping divine faithfulness for those who sleep in the dust. Who compares with you, Master of all powers? Who is like you, a sovereign that deals with death, generates life, and causes divine fulfillment to flourish? You are holy, and your name is holy. Praised are you, Eternal One, the holy God. You sanctified the seventh day consummating the creation of heaven and earth. You blessed it above all other days and sanctified it above all other times, as it is written in your Torah. Now the heavens and the earth were completed with all they contained. On the seventh day, God completed all the divine labor of creation and ceased on the seventh day from all the divine labor which God made and sanctified it. For on that day God ceased from all the work of creation that God had made. Our God and God of our ancestors, accept our rest. Make us holy through your mitzvot and fill our lives with your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness. Let us rejoice in divine fulfillment and restore our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, eternal God, let us inherit your holy Sabbath. Let all Israel rest on it, they who sanctify your name. Take pleasure, eternal God, in your people Israel, and receive their fervent prayers with love. May the worship of your people Israel always be pleasing, O God. Remember us this day for well-being. Acknowledge us with blessing. Grant us the fullness of life. We are thankful that you are the Eternal One, our God and God of our ancestors, the God of all flesh, rock of our life, shield of our deliverance. From generation to generation, we acknowledge you and relate your praise for our lives bound up in your hand and for our souls, which are in your keeping. Let there be abundant peace for Israel, your people, and for all who dwell on earth, for you are the source of all peace. May it be good in your sight to bless your people Israel and all peoples at every season and at all times with your praise and peace. Please be seated. And we'll take a few moments for silent meditation. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, v'imru, amen. It's at this time in our service when we think of those who are in need of healing, healing of mind, healing of body, healing of spirit. And we include ourselves in these prayers because we are all in need of healing. I will read the names of those on our healing list. I invite you to hold any other names you have within your own heart. And after we read the names, we will sing our Misha Barak prayer at the bottom of page 5. This Shabbat, we send prayers for a refuah shlema, a complete return to wholeness, to Susan Israel, Levi Givens, Jamie Mykoff, Libby Trish, Shirley Reuben Brown, Jerry Katz, Karen Klein, Sandra Allen, Mary Harding, Tina Nell, and any other names you have in your heart. Please join me in singing the Mi Sheberach, our healing prayer. Mi Sheberach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi Sheberach Imotenu Mikor HaBracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. As I said at the beginning, it is said that nobody becomes a Jew. You just return home. The four individuals whom we honor tonight have all come here for different and very personal reasons. We have studied together. They have gained so much knowledge, and they are ready to join us as part of the Jewish community. Again, thank you for coming to help celebrate them and their commitment to our Jewish people. I'd like to call them up now to the pulpit to stand in front of the ark. I will give each of them the Torah to hold. I will give them their Hebrew name. I will bestow the priestly blessing on them as they return home. So Levi, Darian, and Adrian, please join me on the pulpit. Right here, yeah, it's fine. Please rise as I open the ark. Hold it on your shoulder. Just hug it. You may be seated. You'll stay up here. Just come in front of me at the ark. Face me. Face me. Yeah, great. And we'll say the Shema. Everyone can join us. The watchword of our faith. This is the essence of Judaism, that God is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Listen, Israel, Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Tonight we give you all Hebrew names. So now you have two names, one that you were born with and one that you will be known by in your Jewish community. Darian, I give you the name Zahava Hadassah Bat Avraham V'Sarah. Paul, you've already adopted your Hebrew name quite a while ago, but I will bestow it on you officially. Levi ben Avraham V'Sarah. Darian, you have adopted the Hebrew name Daphna Bat Avraham V'Sarah. And Adrian, your Hebrew name is Aviva Bat Avraham V'Sarah. Anyone who converts is known by either Ben, son, or Bat, daughter, of Abraham and Sarah, because they were the first Jews. So you officially join our tribe along with them. I'll now bestow the priestly blessing on you. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. May God's presence shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's presence be with you always and give you peace. And now we sing the Shehecheyanu. It's a prayer that we say whenever something wonderful happens for the first time. Please join me if you know it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Amen. Mazel tov to each of you. I'd like to invite our treasurer, Lee Fine, to come up and give you your certificate and gifts. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. There it is. Okay, this is Darian. This is yours. Welcome home. You can have a seat back in the congregation. Thank you. We hope you will all join us in the social hall after the service to continue our celebration. Many thanks to Linda and Ellie Sobel, Helen Wheel, Cindy Carter, Cindy Hilger, and Judy Hyman. I don't know if you were going to do something. I'm a thank you anyway, for helping with the food. I don't know if you did or not, but you help with so much. You get another thank you. For helping with the food and setting up our reception. And just thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. It really warms my heart to see people be a part of our Jewish community. You'll notice when you get your September bulletin, which will come out in about a week or so, there's going to be a lot going on at this temple in the fall. And I hope you will add the temple to your social calendar. let's not let the temple be the thing that you do when you have nothing else to do, but let it be like when you live in a big city and there are lots of Jews, it's the first thing on your social calendar to be with other Jews. So my wish for the new year is that our congregation becomes more of a community, and you will take that calendar when you get it, and you'll mark those dates first on your calendar, and if something else comes up, you'll think twice about going instead of coming to Temple, because there's a lot of good stuff coming up. I do want to thank Judy Hyman and Ben Cardy and James for the plants that we have in the sanctuary. You notice those big old things that were flopping all over aren't here anymore. We have some beautiful new plants in pots that make our sanctuary look very nice. And I hope you'll also notice as you walk around the building, we've moved the pictures of our past presidents to the hall that goes into the garden room, and they've all been refurbished. We've also refurbished our confirmation pictures, so if you want to walk down this other hall, the Sunday school hall, you'll see that that's been cleaned up. We're trying to update a lot. I've already done a lot of updating in the museum. So if you want to take a little walk in there, turn on the light and see what it looks like, it's shaping up to be a really nice museum. This Sunday, we have a teacher meeting for Sunday school in my office. You should have all gotten an email about it at 10 o'clock. Sunday school will start with a pool and pizza party on Sunday, September 7th from 11 to 1 at Buffy and Matt's house. And then Camp Shabbat will be Friday, September 5th at 6 o'clock here in the sanctuary, followed by a camp-style dinner. I hope that all of our children who went to camp will be here to share your experiences and how much you loved camp. I am going on a vacation next week. I'm going on a cruise to Canada and hoping that it is cooler up there than it is here. So I will be, unfortunately, the cruise leaves on a Friday and returns on a Friday. So I'm going to miss 2 more Fridays, but Hava and Lee will be here to lead you in services in the garden room. We'll have 2 more services there, and then we'll move into the sanctuary for the rest of the year. And after that, I won't be gone for a long time, but even rabbis need vacations. So thank you for allowing me this one. We will conclude our service on page 7 of your service booklets as we rise for the Aleinu. Let us now praise the Creator of the universe and proclaim the greatness of the Creator, whose unity we are charged to declare, whose realm it is our purpose to uphold. Therefore, we bow in awe and thanksgiving before the one who is sovereign over all, the Holy and Blessed One. V'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Please join me. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, freedom, and peace. Our thoughts now turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. On this Shabbat, we conclude our Shloshim period remembering Michelle Walder, sister of Tommy Walder. We also remember Max Mayer, Lily Mayer, Gussie Weinberg, Flora Levy-Levins, Arthur Kahn, Fanny Kahn Alkus, Beryl Goldberg Pincus, Mimi Siegel Lucas, Augusta Bernstein, Edward Wheel, Mayo Dorsey Sr., George Schulman, Dorothy Bergman, Betty Miles McGilvray, Harold Fergotston, Ruth Friedland, Leo Cease, Sam Karch, Beryl Baines, Dr. Bernard Kaplan, Lena Mayer, Emma Weil, Mitchell Levine, Rosa Weil Bauer, Bernard Ehrstein, and Clara Blum. As we remember them and any other names you have in your own personal heart of those whom you are remembering tonight, let us meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death, and we join now in support of all who mourn to recite our Kaddish prayer. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayichon u'v'yom echon u'v'chayei d'kol Beit Yisrael, ba'gala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mivarak le'olam u'lomei omaya, Yit barak v'yish tabak v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh, v'yit hadar v'yit halev v'yit halal shemei d'kudesh abrichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, da'am iran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. For us, for all Israel, for all men, women, and children, may the blessing of peace and the promise of life come true. And let us say, amen. We're going to do a quick kiddush, and I'm going to ask the children to join me for the hamotzi. We did not have any grape juice, so there's real wine in here. So I will do the kiddush tonight. We are not going to have a child drink it. So please join me in the kiddush, and then make your way up here for the hamotzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen l'chaim. Come on up. We say a blessing over the bread. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices join in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz, b'tei avon, Shabbat shalom. And please join us in the social hall for a special oneg for those who have come home. Oh yeah, we do. If all of my conversion students could come up and we'll take a picture. Thank you. You can taste it. Yeah, that's good. Bob, would you bring the holler into the other room?